Yeah.
Right on. Sorry. So, first of all, congratulations to the both of you
Thank you.
on this show. This is a story that obviously baseball is the backdrop, but there's so much more to it. So, when you initially picked up the script and you read it, like, what was something that you initially took away from the script?
I took away. I just felt so inspired reading it, and I felt empowered, and I mean, there's so much heart in it. And I also realized, even in the pilot, that this isn't about baseball. This is about human beings and their relationships with one another and how they deal with life circumstances. And it just made me feel good. And I knew that if it made me feel that way, it would make others feel that way as well.
Absolutely. Your character, you play the catcher. It's kind of a symbolic role a little bit. I mean, what are your thoughts about just the catcher and his position in the field? You know, it's an important guy.
Basically, a catcher is an on-field coach. There's this sort of dance that the catcher and the pitcher do every game. Yeah. The catcher's wanting to get a performance out of the pitcher, and he's calling the shots, letting the pitcher know what he thinks is the best outcome for this next at-bat. So it's a really cool position. I think it's one of the hardest positions on the field. You're touching the ball every play. There's a pitch count, but there's never a catcher count.
I know.
And the guy plays the next day, whereas the pitcher takes the next 5 days off. They're getting hit with foul balls. They're blocking balls. They're constantly moving.
The knee aspect.
It's a tough position to play.
Yeah.
So how did you deal with that? Just when it came to the filming aspect, did you have a new appreciation for that position?
I did. My knees are okay. I have really good knees, so thank God. The biggest thing for me was to get the throwing mechanics down, and just making sure that I looked, the part behind the plate. But we had Chad Cruder was my catching coach. Yeah. Greg Olson is our pitching coach, and Greg is a 15-year veteran in the majors, Oriole All-Star.
Right.
So.
Got a good teacher.
Yeah.
Amazing teacher.
Yeah.
We just have amazing people behind this.
Right on. Yeah, well, I mean, the story itself, I mean, it's very, like she said, it's very touching and it's inspirational. So why is it important for young women around the world to see this at the time when we are living in today?
I think it's important first of all, for young women to see themselves on screen, but to see themselves fully as a strong woman, but also a vulnerable one, and also seeing a woman accomplish something like Ginny has. Yes. I think it's important for women to know, I am capable, I am worthy, and I am enough. And I really feel like this show does that.
Well said. When it comes to just defining success as actors in your careers or just as people in life, how do you go about defining your success?
That's a really great question.
I can tell you, my success is based on my family.
Family, I was going to say, family.
My family is how I define my success.
As far as like the livelihood and the upkeep of the household or the happiness that's there?
No, it's just when you come in through the door and you get to see your kids and you see your wife and your family and friends and it's just the energy that surrounds all that's how I define it.
Absolutely. Very well said, man. And I think the people at home will get a good look at this film or this show and see a true side to your character. So I look forward to more from the both of you guys in the future.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for your time, everybody.
You have a really great energy.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks,
yeah.